This rescue kitten was constantly crying. Then his owner realized he was trying to say something. Wisconsin woman Elena Hadley adopted her kitten Acres from a local Door County animal shelter in 2018. But alas, something just wasn't right from the start. Indeed, no matter how much Elena tried to comfort this little kitty, he would meow all day until he finally dropped off to sleep at night. Elena works as a photographer and lives with her partner, Nathan, in the small city of Sturgeon Bay, Wisconsin. In fact, at the time of writing, the couple are expecting a baby together. But in January 2018, they decided to expand their family early. The 4-month-old ginger kitten had been taken in by the animal shelter with his gray sister, Aphrodite, after the strays had been found in late 2017. Initially, a smitten Elena had wanted to scoop both of the kittens up and take them home. Sadly, however, this was not to be. And this was for a good reason. He looks exactly like my cat that passed away, Elena revealed to Love Meow in February 2018. But while the human mom was more than happy, this was unfortunately not the case for all concerned. Eris is doing pretty good besides being needy, she updated the Door County shelter via a Facebook post later in the evening. He's been almost non-stop meowing until he goes to sleep. Elena told about her first reaction to the feline fretting from her adopted animal. I originally thought he was meowing because he wanted attention and to be by us, she said. As a result, the caring couple did all they could to comfort poor Aries in this testing time. But snuggles and affection did not quiet the tiny crying cat, and his distress continued unabated. Next, Elena gave Aries a soft toy to cuddle in the hope that it would soothe him into some kind of contentment. Elena was at a loss. The compassionate human mom just could not think of another way to console Aries. And then a thought struck her. Perhaps the tiny cat was in mourning. Indeed, workers at the Wisconsin Humane Society said the felines shared a very strong bond. In fact, before the adoption, the duo had been inseparable. Elena updated the shelter on social media. Elena later said, she explained, I realized it's probably because he was never away from his sister and wanted her. Nevertheless, the situation was impossible. The gray-haired puss had been promised to another family. Apparently, Aphrodite's adoption had not gone as planned, and the feline was looking for a forever home once more. Consequently, Elena wasted no time in racing back across town to the Wisconsin Humane Society shelter. Needless to say, the siblings seemed pleased to see each other again. And not only did the reunion stop Aries from meowing constantly, but it also brought about another change in him. It was like the furry little feller had now a new lease on life, and his sister was similarly joyful. They wouldn't stop playing, Elena reported to Love Meow, and their bond was just as strong as before. As Elena informed the dodo, even if they can see each other, they don't like not being right next to each other. But the feline's feelings were not just limited to each other. Subsequently, Elena described Aries and Aphrodite's adorable behavior in an update on the official Wisconsin Humane Society Facebook page. They are very attention-seeking cats and loving, she wrote, and they both love to cuddle and purr like crazy when we're holding them. Apparently, Elena was anxious that her canine Cisco should not feel left out, so with this in mind, she encouraged her pets to interact. She posted about her attempts to introduce Aries and Aphrodite to their other furry housemates on Facebook. Hopefully, they'll all become the best of friends, but regardless, the kittens are coming along very well and are both settling in happily. But was Aries' previously miserable behavior unusual for a young cat? Well, actually, it's not unheard of for kittens to suffer separation anxiety when removed from their siblings. According to pet-related website The Nest, kittens that are not used to people may cry in the same way that little Aries did. That's because these young animals have not developed suitable social skills early enough. But nonetheless, there are things an adoptive human can do to help a suffering animal to speedily get over such problems. If you have another kitten-friendly pet, introducing the two can help your kitty adapt more quickly, the nest advised. Of course, if you're able to take on more than one pet, you could also follow Elena's example. By adopting siblings, after all, you could be offering more than one stray a forever home.